Was that Mustafar on the back?
No, I wish. I believe the planet I use, though, if I'm not mistaken, is Mustafar for the Galactic Gossip logo.
It could also be the indoor moon.
Could be, yeah. I don't know if Melon, because that's what I'm using for this stream. I don't know if Melon can use Star Wars images. So I don't think that's what it is. But look, it looks cool. That's kind of why I picked it, I guess, right? And all right, let's look. Let's talk Peacemaker. Episode 7 aired a week ago. And tomorrow we are getting the season finale. So let's talk about it. Like, let's talk about what you think might happen without going into spoilers, because not spoilers, rumors. Because I really don't want to know what's out there, what could happen.
No. I told you when you told me you didn't want to know, I said that was fine.
No, because then I just literally said, what do you think might happen? And I don't know.
No, I know what you meant. Yeah. No. I know not to spoil anything. I got you. Yeah. Don't worry. I got you.
What'd you think of this last episode?
I honestly don't know. I'm just joking. This is a great episode. Obviously we see it kick off with them rocking and rolling in the truck.
Yep.
And his dad and his white elitist.
Yep.
Maybe even saw Donald Trump in there. Anyway, his dad looking to kill Peacemaker. I will say, talking anticlimactic, especially from the last pod, his fight with his father was very yawn.
Yeah.
Like, that was it.
Yeah, you're going to build something like that up, with the exception of the foreshadowing of Vigilante finding the weakness in the armor. Right. It was very, I agree. And you don't, everybody held their breath every time Eagly did something, when they were shooting at him with a gun.
I'll be honest, that was my favorite part of that whole fight was when Eagly was taking out motherfuckers.
Well, until he got punched. And then you're like, oh no, they didn't, because Gunn sometimes doesn't care. Well, I'm like, please, I hope he didn't kill off Eagly, which obviously he doesn't.
I mean, no, you can't do that. The man said it's his best friend. You didn't kill his best friend in the first season?
Yeah.
That'd suck. Vigilante would like it. It would open up a space for him. But
yep.
Yeah, it would suck for us. And don't get me wrong. I know people are going to say there was an emotional tie to I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was kind of blah. Like, that was it?
No, the fight. You're talking about the fight. Yeah. I mean, look, him shaking and him finally pulling the trigger, that was powerful. But I agree, there was no there was no fight, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There was the attack on the truck, and and little things here and there. But I agree. I think the fight between the two was very lackluster. Yes.
Right. And then obviously I held my breath because I'm like, well, fuck, if Vigilante dies, there's no way I'm watching season 2.
Yeah.
No matter how good Peacemaker is, I'm not watching a season without Vigilante.
I would watch it, but I personally don't think it would be that good because Vigilante has become probably silently my favorite.
If you asked me to watch it so we could do these reviews every week, I would come on here and start by saying, I fucking hated the episode. And you're going to go, what did you like? There's no Vigilante. That's it.
I mean, in all fairness, though, Vigilante wasn't even a character going into the series that I even expected or knew about. So he just...
I knew about Vigilante from Arrow.
I didn't. And he just surprised... Well, but you said the Vigilante and Arrow and this one are two different... the way they're doing it different, right?
Yeah, the only thing that's different is just the attitude.
Okay.
This is supposed to be more stupid and comical.
Right. So
it's supposed to be more...
What's his name? Freddie? Is it Freddie Stroma?
Yeah, I think it is Freddie. Yeah.
I hope it is. But either way, so his portrayal of the character and the way Gunn either wrote him or the way they're doing it, I think is not only what is stealing the show, but it was also what getting fans invested in him probably even more so than Peacemaker. But I'm saying before the show started, whether you knew Vigilante was a character or not, I think going into it, I was going to watch it anyway. That's why I don't want him to get killed off. And I even held my breath in the last week's episode as well. But I still would see a Peacemaker season 2.
No, fuck that.
It just probably wouldn't be as good. If you're going to kill somebody off, kill off Diebeard.
No, don't kill off Diebeard. Don't kill off.
Then who do you kill? You got to kill. You have to kill. No. Somebody's got to die. Somebody's got to die.
There you go. Adebayo.
Oh, come on.
It's either nobody or Adebayo goes.
Damn it, Jit.
Fucking love Diebeard.
But we didn't even see. We haven't even seen her character progress yet.
I don't give a fuck. If you want someone to go, she's the one that goes, not Diebeard.
You know what? That's racist.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Juwan. That's racist.
Sorry. Sorry.
Adebayo.
Right. I'm like, look, I have Amanda Waller. So I'm like, whatever you're doing with Adebayo, which I believe you're going the opposite direction.
You're right.
Look,
long time. Long time, Mr. E. What's up?
I haven't spoken to Mr. E actually in like 2 years. So
it's been a while.
This is crazy.
Thanks for joining.
Absolutely. No, but all seriousness, fucking enjoyed the episode. Obviously, poor Murn during Black History Month, James Gunn. Shame on you. I was very shocked though, because I kind of thought that the butterflies. No, I guess I didn't.
I don't know anything. I honestly don't. Whatever we thought we knew.
No, I was gonna say I thought that if the host died, the butterfly died, but that's not true.
That's
the first episode.
Yeah, they would just if the host dies, they just have to leave the body at one point.
Yeah,
because
which was awesome with the cop catching it midair, just like gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. And again, credit James Gunn for making me feel something for a fucking bug.
Right.
When he's dying in Harcourt's hands.
Look, we learned something. Don't ever put your balls in that cop's hand because she has.
I would hate to be. I would hate to be her husband, boyfriend, or whatever, because she's definitely going to handle my business in a very rough way.
She's like, "Did you want the squeeze?" Yes, honey.
But on the bright side, fresh squeezed orange juice every morning, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Done.
That's what I'm talking about. No, but seriously, there was a lot of emotion. Obviously, Harcourt figured out that Adebayo was behind everything. I love Murn, and that's why I kind of was very sad that his character died.
Because you're mourning. Look, you just said it. You said Murn. You're mourning Murn.
I'm mourning Murn. But I love when he walks in the hotel room and he goes, and she's like, "Did you know?" And he's like, "Yeah, I knew that. I knew she was Amanda Waller's daughter." And he's like, "Well, did you know about the book?" "Yeah, I kind of figured that." Like everything to him was like, "Yeah, I kind of put it."
No, but he says it's the best way. He goes, I'm what do you call it? It's paraphrasing, obviously. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he basically said, "Did you not think I would do research on a team I'm putting together?"
Why would you think I wouldn't look that up? Like, yeah, of course I knew that.
Well, because you're a fucking alien. Because you're an alien.
Right. He's like, I just didn't think it mattered. But yeah, I love Harcourt just like, whoa, this is too much to handle. Wait, you're Amanda Waller's daughter. Okay, let me try to get past that. You are the one that hid the journal. Let me try to get past that. Murn knew everything. Let me try to get past that. And on top of that, Peacemaker's out there somewhere, and we have no idea where he is. So I just love seeing her kind of mentally try to go through all that and still try to keep going. But the best part of the episode was probably when they arrive at the
the barn.
The pet doctor. What do you call that?
The vet. Yeah, that was great.
Because I loved. It's like, hey, can you tell Vig that he can't kill these people? And he's like, they saw our face. They gotta die. And it's like, no, you can't kill them. And it's like, be careful what tape you use. You wouldn't want to peel their skin off. And it's like, wait. You care about the tape, but you were ready to put bullets in their heads? And he's like, yeah.
And this is why you like the character. It's exactly why.
It's why I love him. I so fucking love it.
Dude, but how great was it when they were ready to leave and the fucking the doctor and the nurse or whatever they were, they're like, fuck yeah, let's go. And she's pumping the gun. They're like, no, you can't come with us. Yeah.
You need to come. Look, that wasn't even the funniest Vigilante moment. The funniest moment was when Diebeard runs into the woods and he's like, why are you pissing your pants all the way down?
He can't pee if somebody's touching his ass. That was great. It's just seeing his whole ass out. I can't pee if clothing is touching my ass.
Because then he hears like what's going on with Peacemaker, and he's trying to like hurry up and shake the finish.
Yep.
I gotta get back out there. So yeah, I loved everything about this episode. The only thing I hated was James Gunn. I know your first big movie was Slither, but oh my god, that fucking cow looked disgusting. And my only fear is I watched this shit at 3 a.m. I don't want to watch this finale and have to see more of that fucking cow.
I wasn't against it. I was all right.
And when I say it looked horrible, I'm not saying the CGI worked.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I mean, it
was gross. It was disgusting. I get it. It wasn't exactly what I was picturing when I thought of cow. I didn't think it was going to be a literal cow.
I thought a literal cow. I thought a Moo Moo was in that fucking bar.
Right.
So I was caught off
Well,
guard.
we knew it had to be big though in order to mass produce that that jelly, whatever that shit is, that that drink, that liquid. So I was all right with that. It's probably I'm not. It wasn't my favorite episode, but none of these episodes I hate. I think this all great. And this is literally like the example of a series that just from start to finish has got not only me invested, but for the most part have not had any fillers. Entertaining as hell from start to finish. Have characters that we care about in Vigilante, Harcourt. I think this episode, even more so from last week, she's showing even more emotion. Like she literally looked like she was about to break down in this episode a little bit. She has a heart-to-heart with Chris. She's starting to call him Chris a little bit more, and that's why you and I think before we came on live, we were talking about it, and they might share an on-screen kiss. Who knows? There might be some feelings developing here.
Yeah, it might be some Shaq at the Super Bowl action.
Yes. That cow did you see that on the big screen?
Yes, I did.
That cow gives me nightmares. Yeah.
That Shaq doing that on the big screen gave me nightmares. It's like,
yes.
Yeah.
No. Jack, we didn't need to see that, buddy.
We don't ever get to see your toes or your tongue. Hide both of them.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. But yes, that cow was disgusting to look at. That's for damn it.
What do you think? So, and by the way, we all know, and I don't know if anybody watching, let me know in the comments, and for you guys here in the live chat, for the most part, from episode 1, we've gotten like these blooper reels almost after every episode. So I don't know if you guys stick around for that. So there's not been any end credit scenes, but blooper reels. Mm-hmm. We got the hilarious one from a few weeks ago where was it Vigilante that was saying different names, or it was John Cena kept saying different names?
Oh, yes, yeah. It was Peacemaker.
Of who he could have put in jail instead of his dad. Yeah. Right. But this dude, I don't know what it was. And I was drinking coffee while I was watching that scene. I almost spit it everywhere. When the cop was at the podium and he's showing everybody how to dry. He's like, move the hips. Move the hips. Then he had the other cop cracking up on his left.
Right.
It's hysterical. So if you guys haven't watched,
I love when the cop butts in and she's like, "All right, that's enough.
Yeah, we have to stop here.
Enough."
And he's giving like this look like this. It's hysterical. It really is. So guys, if you haven't really caught, like I said, every single episode's had like a little mini blooper reel at the end, like an extra scene, but it's funny. This one was great. Mr. E says it was nice seeing Robert Patrick. He played great racist Iron Man. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like a white
Iron Man in.
A white supremacist Iron Man. Wish he stayed longer. He was good. He's good at playing assholes. Yeah. No, Robert Patrick's great. I mean,
he is, but that's why I said I would love to interview him and see if playing roles like this ever takes a toll.
How funny would it have been if he pulled out a picture of John Cena and he was asking somebody, "Have you seen this boy?" Now that is, I don't know if anybody gets that reference, but that's from Terminator 2 when he's looking for John Connor. So, and he played a great villain.
No, you know, it would have been even funnier.
And a dick in the Sopranos too.
Is if he said, "Have you seen this boy?"
Yeah.
And someone goes, "Isn't that John Connor?" And
yeah,
goes,
that would.
No, wrong
picture. Yes, that would be that would have been a great end credit scene because everything's a joke. That's great. That's a good one. That is a good one.
That would have 100%.
So where do you see the finale going without the rumors that you've heard? And how?
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, and I'm saying that because I don't know how to give a decisive answer
without spoiling anything.
Without
possible spoilers.
Without teetering into what I may or may not know.
Right.
But I don't know, man. I'm just saying this. I'm hoping it's fun. Is all I'll say. I just hope it's fun. That's it. That's all I ask for. Is that it brings me the fun.
Yeah, I mean, and why would you expect anything different from this?
Right.
Definitely. And also too, if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody pointed out this was the first episode that wasn't directed by Gunn.
Oh, I don't usually pay attention to that.
I wasn't either, but this was it definitely was directed by somebody. I forgot who it was, but
well, yeah, it was definitely directed. Someone yelled action.
Somebody had to say action and cut. Yes. No, but it was directed by somebody other than Gunn. So yeah, it was cool. Definitely, I like this episode, but I can't argue. I think Vigilante has definitely stepped up since the earlier episodes as one of my favorite characters. I still love Peacemaker. I still
I
love.
mean, bro, I'll never forget the. Yeah, we're having an abortion.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm sorry. I never put two and two together. I didn't know he was Geekcasting Central.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Malcolm, a very old
Gotcha.
friend of mine. Malcolm's been a friend of mine since I started GVN, like almost 10 years ago.
Gotcha.
God damn. It's 10 years ago. Sorry. That just hit me.
Malcolm's not the one that was on that came to the movies with us, was he?
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha. All right.
Malcolm would love to, though.
All right. No, I didn't know if Malcolm was the one that came to Shang-Chi with us.
That was
Okay.
Mark.
Okay, I knew it started with M. That's why. Okay, so it was Mark. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. All right. So, but Mr. Reed, thank you for telling me who you were, because I do follow him on Instagram, and it's good to know. Good to put can't say a face, obviously, but good to put a name to another name.
Really quickly, not to go off topic.
No, do it.
No one casts better than Mystery.
Oh, okay.
No one fan casts better than him.
Gotcha. All right.
That's for damn sure.
No, that's definitely a good compliment. All right. All right. Yeah. So look, not taking anything away from Cena, because obviously it's his show, but these side characters like Vigilante and such have really, even Eagly, have really stolen the show at some points of this series. And again, look, another kick-ass moment for Economos gunning them down. That was fucking awesome.
You can't get rid of him.
No, I know. Look, guess what? We already had somebody die. Murn died, so I don't even have to kill anybody. There you go.
There you go. And Eagly half died.
Yes. Came back. Great seeing. And that was such a touching moment. It was, and that's why I love Gunman. I really do. But I'm assuming he wrote it that way. I know he didn't direct it, but I'm sure he wrote it that way, where you had that touching scene, because we, as audience, have seen Eagly hug Cena before. We've seen it, but nobody else did. But I like how they incorporated the flashback between him and Adebayo in the parking lot when she called bullshit. She goes, "An eagle hugged you," and she's like, "I call bullshit."
Right.
So you show that scene to the audience to remind us all. And that's what made that scene even more touching. And then obviously for Adebayo, seeing that type of miracle changes her trajectory of what she wants to do as a character. So I think that was also really cool. And then that's when we get the scene where the vets were like, okay, let's go kick ass. But then they get taped up. But yeah, so I don't know, because at first when we were going through these episodes, are the butterflies good? Was the butterfly in the jar good? Because we thought that he or she was making a bond with Peacemaker, and then she takes over. Because I'm pretty sure it's a she. I'm pretty sure it was described as a she, even though it was in a male's body originally. In that.
Well, let me say this.
Yeah.
We weren't necessarily depicted to believe she was good.
Right.
We were depicted to believe she wasn't willing to kill Peacemaker.
Right. But here's the thing, though. Now she's in Sophie's body, the cop, and they're all after him. So that's my point. That's what I don't understand what's going on.
Now, because remember, now it's more so, well, now he knows too much. Before it was, he clearly didn't know what was going on. So you could befriend him up the wazoo. He could never stop your plans.
Other than the cow, though, what does he know?
No. Knowing the cow is enough.
Oh, because that kills their race. Yes,
right.
Yes.
Yeah, you kill the cow.
But that just kills their being. But if they were here for a good reason and not a sinister reason, you don't kill the cow because you don't want them dead. So obviously they're not here for a good reason.
No, they're not. They're not. But that's why Murn was saying he wanted to stop them.
Yeah.
So we knew that for an episode or two now that they weren't here for good reasons. So
I mean, Mr. E, I think we talk about that every single episode, and I'll gladly talk about it even more because it's the damn truth, and it's the same in every Guns movie, every production that Gunn has done.
I mean, Suicide Squad. Of us need a faster pussycat in our lives, right?
Yes. Right. Sometimes it wouldn't help to be a little slower. And rest in peace to Meatloaf, of course. But yeah, every music choice that Gunn makes is strategic, but also just so good. I owe Peacemaker for introducing the band to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Look, I want to even credit. This is going to be crazy, but the mini trailer that we got for the movie coming out, Nope. I want to credit that trailer for introducing me to 12-year-old Stevie Wonder. In the movie, in the song "Fingertips" Part 1 and 2. So there are so many songs and so many artists and bands that either movies or TV shows have introduced me to, but
yeah.
none other than James Gunn. For Guardians Volume 1 and 2, Suicide Squad, the man just picks really good songs. And like I said, none of them are really by accident for the most part.
Yep.
But Gad, we were talking about the end game for these butterflies. Now that we know they are here for a reason.
Right.
What is that reason? Is it world dominance?
Yeah. Yeah. It seems this is DC's version of Scrolls.
Gotcha.
So now it's just, how deep is it? Does it expand past just this one city?
Can you imagine the Marvel version of this? Like, let's pretend there's still Skrulls, but in order for the Skrulls to inhabit humans, they have to go in the butt.
God, no. If they wouldn't let Ant-Man go up the ass, I don't think.
I mean, that's going to be a little. I mean, to have a full-grown person go into a full-grown person, that's something I don't need to see.
Look, I thought we could see it from Ant-Man. I was very.
Yeah, but he's miniature. He's miniature. It's different. So yeah, it's crazy though, right? This from where we've started, and again, like I said, I've been entertained since episode 1.
Yep.
In fact, we got 3 episodes in one shot, but since episodes 1 through 3, it's just been so good. It really has been a surprise. I knew what to expect somewhat from the Peacemaker character, from the little we got of him in Suicide Squad, but it's the ensemble on top of that with Vigilante and these other side characters, Economos and Harcourt, even Adebayo, have made the show, and Murn. I don't want to exclude Murn and Eagly, and even the racist Dick Dad. All these elements have what
Dick
made the show.
Or he was a dick?
I think he's both.
Oh, okay. Because you were saying racist dick. So I'm like, was his dick also racist? Like, could it only penetrate of the white skin?
Well, no, it didn't have a mind of its own. I'm sure as a dick, you really wouldn't care what it is, because there's only one eye, right? So you barely see. But I think the person in control of that dick was probably a little bit more judgmental of who he was banging, because I believe he had a skinhead in the bed with him.
Yes, he did. She was hot, so she put on that hood.
No, I mean, I usually like my women with hair. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't have banged G.I. Jane.
Time out. Do you not remember Fresh Prince Nia Long? You know who Nia Long is, right? The actress Nia Long. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Just continue. No, just continue.
No, I got to look this up now.
Because Nia Long in Fresh Prince was
no.
hotter than hot.
Are you talking about short hair? Or are you talking about bald?
No. Short hair, so much so that it was like, no, not anywhere near bald, but
I remember her.
Short
yeah, dude, that's just a shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's stuff.
Even Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta.
That's not the same.
Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta was hot.
Yeah, I'm not even Mystery. Not even back in the day. She's not bad looking now either. But not bad at all. But of course, I remember her. What was her? What was her name
in the show?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I wasn't a fan of Fresh Prince. I just know
I love
Nia Long.
I didn't know her her real name, but I loved her in the show. I mean, I love Fresh Prince. Used to watch that every week. Hold on. I had an idea from it really quick. I had an idea for it in my comic series. This alien race is the size of an ant. They enter through the back of the neck and take control of your body like some Weekend at Bernie's type shit. Oh, it's pretty much what they're doing here.
Bro, I'm telling you, Mystery, write that up, bro. Because a alien Weekend at Bernie's comedy would make you a shit ton of money, bro. I promise you. I promise you. Especially if you can get the alien to be voiced by Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Mystery says, you didn't like Fresh Prince? What blasphemy is this?
I'm very specific about my humor. So like my top 5 comedians are Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Cat Williams, and Lisa Lampanelli. So my
Where the
comedy.
hell? Where the hell does Lisa Lampin? I think she's hysterical.
I'm gonna say this.
She's
Lisa Lampanelli was
hysterical.
the first comedian I ever saw. So I used to watch.
Okay.
Shout out. I hope my mom or my dad's not watching this, but I used to watch HBO at night. Right? Clearly,
Who didn't as kids? Yeah.
Trying to see Cat House and the Katie Morgan show.
Who didn't?
But there was a comedy special right before the Katie Morgan show, and it was Lisa Lampanelli's set.
Okay.
And I was watching, and I was just like, bro, is this what funny is? Like, she's fucking hilarious.
No, she's hilarious. No, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Lisa Lampanelli.
It just was weird that she was included in your top.
Yeah, I'd put her probably as close to number 1.
How do you not have Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor on there?
Because Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, the reason why they're not in my high comedy was Richard Pryor got a lot of his comedy from Paul Mooney.
Okay. But Paul Mooney's not even on your list.
No, because he was more so of a writer. I watched some of Paul Mooney stand up. Some of it hits me, some of it
I'm not crazy about, and that's why I thought I would like Paul Mooney because of what you said, because I do love Richard Pryor, one of my favorites all time. But see, but here's the other thing though too. I feel like when you're talking about stand up, and then you're talking about what translates from stand up to shows or movies. Like Jerry Seinfeld, I don't think is a funny stand up at all, but I liked the series Seinfeld. Also because I liked the other characters in the show more than I did him. But that's besides the point. Martin had a great show, but I don't know if it was
more so my speed. But that was my speed.
I loved his stand up. I thought he was he had one stand up commercial, not commercial. I'm sorry, one stand up special. I can't remember what it was, but I thought it was hysterical. Chris Rock is another one I thought had a lot really good stand up specials. Was Chris Rock on your list? Why? Where are these?
Again, my list is what's impactful to me. It's not necessarily who the greatest comedians are.
I just do it for what I find is funny. I got you. Okay.
It's just what's impactful to me. I mean, shit. If I'm being honest, Cat Williams actually comes off my list because I want to put either Daniel Tosh or what's his name? I always forget his name.
It's hard to take Cat Williams off a list.
No, because Daniel Tosh does not have one bad special.
Is Tosh from Tosh 2.0 that guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Have you seen any of his stand-up specials?
No.
Forget the show. He does not have not one bad fucking stand-up.
Okay. All right.
I want to think of this guy's name. Hold on.
But while you're thinking of that, though, go back to the Will Smith, though, and what spawned this conversation with Fresh Prince. It's not necessarily that you have to enjoy Will Smith, the comedian, because I don't even view him as a comedian.
No. I got into that. Sorry. I got into that on a whole thing. The point I was trying to make was I never found that show funny. That's not my kind of humor. I'm more, and it's why I love Curb Your Enthusiasm so much. I love more so disrespectful humor.
I understand.
So when you watch Martin and he's always making fun of Pam or making fun of the fact that Tommy never has a job and shit like that, and Cole who lives with his mom, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Don't forget Shanae. Don't forget Shanae.
Right, of course. But I like more disrespectful humor. That kind of makes you go, damn, you said that about
you like edgy comedy. You like edgy comedy.
I need edgy comedy.
All right. I'm all right. I'm all right with edgy. I'm all right with edgy, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe it was just at the age I was watching it and it was just something new on. I mean, when it debuted, I was maybe 10 or 11. So I was a little bit more impressionable. You were already born when the show was probably off air by then, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were born in 92. When did it?
Anthony Jeselnik. That's his name.
Who?
Fucking love Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, he's funny.
Oh, my God. I love Anthony.
No, Anthony's funny.
And he and Lisa Lampanelli are like, if I was constructing a comedian, I would throw in the honesty of Dave, the offensiveness of Anthony, and the loudness of Lisa Lampanelli. And that would be my ultimate comedian. So I love it. And bro, I love the comedians that will tell you, hey, you thought that joke was bad. Give me 5 minutes. And then you hear and you're like, holy shit, he really said that. Like he really just made that joke. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Fresh Prince was a bad show Will Smith is not a stand-up comedian, by the way. He
Right, yeah.
doesn't do that at all.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
saying.
I'm
He
not
was
saying any of that. I'm just saying it wasn't for me. Is all I'm saying.
he was a music he was a rapper.
Right, rapper and actor.
So there was another comedian. I was trying to think of his name because you were talking about Daniel Tosh and whatever. Just a really dry humor comedian, and he uses like diagrams and props. What the hell is his name?
Oh, the one that uses the puppets?
No, not Jim Dunham or whatever his name is. Not Dunham. No. His name, I think it's like Dimitri. Hold on, Dimitri. His name, it's Dimitri something. Dimitri Martin.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with him.
When you get a chance, look up some of his stuff. It's so stupid, but it's funny, and I like some of that humor too. Where it's some of it's edgy though too, but he uses props and diagrams and stuff like that, even guitars and whatever. But all right, getting back to the show. Yes, I thought this was a good episode. I can't wait for the season finale. Again, a credit to Mr. Gunn for what he's done as far as the ensemble goes, the music behind it, the writing. I think everything has been good so far, and I can't wait for episode 8. Right. But anything else you want to talk about?
No, because like I said, it teeters that line of possibly spoiling. So I don't even want to get too excited and then accidentally.
Yeah. Well, I think, you know what though? I think it's more about, for me at least, I think I'm at the point where it's not that I don't want to know because I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to have the expectations raised so high for the finale to feel like it fell flat when it could be a really good finale. But if this would have happened, it would have been so much better. Like, I don't want that. I think that's where I'm at right now.
Well, I'll say this. Think about the fact that the show's been very here, right? It's been consistently here, right? So even if you did know, and I'm obviously, I'm not going to say anything, but even if you did know, as long as it maintained being here, it's a win.
You're right. Because it's been consistent. It's been consistent. Yeah.
Right. Now, if it was up and down and then it was like, well, it has potential to go upper, then you're like, well, now I'm upset. But if it remains in this line here, right, even knowing that it could have been this, but instead it was just this, it's fine. The only time I would be disappointed is if it becomes this. And it's like, well, damn, you weren't even this anymore. Yeah. Forget being up here. You weren't even middle ground.
I'm with you on that because, and again, obviously we didn't do this episodic all the way through because we got that clump of episodes 1 and 3. Right. But for the most part, you can't even say, well, episode 2 was all right, or episode 3 was so good, and then the last one was you're done. You didn't have that. You just had a straight line so far, no peaks whatsoever, and the straight line not meaning like it's been mediocre in the middle. It's just been that good.
Right. Yeah. When we're saying this, we just mean consistent.
Yeah.
We just mean consistent. Straight consistent. Mean like, it's just been average. It's just been consistent.
No. So you're right. I guess you're right. But it makes you expect greatness for the finale as well. But like you said, as long as it sticks to this, there's no way you can go. It's the same writer. So
yeah, ain't no losing.
I'm just very curious to know what they do. I really am. Is there a season 2 in talks? I think they're talking about doing spinoffs, right?
No, not spinoffs. He's doing other, spinoffs, but not of these characters.
Not of these characters. Okay.
Suicide Squad characters. Yeah.
I mean, I'd watch a Vigilante spinoff, but I think even Harloff actually had him on a few days ago. I watched the interview between him and Freddie Stroma, and he asked him, and not that he would have said it anyway, because you can't. But I think for the most part, I don't think there are any talks of him having a.
There should be no rush to break up this group.
Yeah,
you just got it. It'd be like doing Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and then going, all right, so we're gonna do a Peter Quill movie, a group movie. Like, whoa, hold on, why are you breaking them up? I want to see more.
Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, I agree.
You address this as a team up movie. A team up series.
Now, if they showed it in another property, if they showed it in another series, like if Vigilante showed up somewhere. In another DC project where he fits, then that's fine. But I get what you're
showing up somewhere else is fine. But to take him away from the team to give him his own show, I don't think.
Now we brought this up. You talked about this at least. I think on one of your shows. I might have been either in the chat or on with you. And I think it was actually one of the shows I was live with you. Now, if we wouldn't have gotten what we got from this series with James Gunn and what he's done with these characters. I would have said to you, a show with the rat catcher being I'm not going to watch that, but I'm not saying that it's something that I want to see. It's not something that's intriguing, but given the attention to detail and given what James Gunn has given this series, everything he's done so far has been good. So why wouldn't you watch a rat catcher show?
To me, realistically, I think the best spinoff from the Suicide Squad outside of Peacemaker is Bloodsport, because you could never add Bloodsport back to that team.
Yeah.
Because Will Smith is coming back, and they're way too similar. Way too similar.
I'll let you answer this because you know more about these characters and what we haven't gotten. I know they teased Kite Man and a few other things.
Condiment King.
Condiment King.
Condiment King.
What's the other one? Not Mighty Mouse. What was that? The other character? It sounds like Mighty Mouse, but it's not. Not Minuteman.
Oh, you're talking Batmite.
Batmite. Okay.
Yeah, Batmite.
I was fucking way off.
Batmite.
Is Batmite, you think, something we'll get?
Batmite is something I never want to fucking see. I fucking despise it.
I thought you said Gunn wanted to use Batmite.
He wanted Batmite in
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Could probably get that.
No. Is it something we could get for sure? Yeah. Is it something I want?
So what do you want then? Besides,
I want Gorilla Grodd.
Okay.
Even though Gorilla Grodd is possible more so for a Suicide Squad movie. So let me just go realistically.
Okay.
I want fuck, I just lost his name.
Now, what characters do you even pull from though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's in play?
More Charlton.
Okay.
So you could do The Question. You can do fuck. I forgot the roster Joel gave me. Fuck. But The Question is one of them. So there are a few notable characters you can go with for sure. But I do want to see whoever the fuck Idris Elba was playing. I forgot the name. I want to see
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. Thank you.
Yeah, you just said it. Yeah,
I forgot it already. Bloodsport. I want to see pop up.
Well, I only remember it because of the movie. That's why, because I love Bloodsport. The movie. Yeah,
where he never needed to reload a gun. Yeah,
it's absurdly powerful. So him appearing in the MCU, and you mean DCU? Yeah.
He's so powerful. You think he might go to a whole different company?
Shit. I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna LeBron this shit. Fuck you. Yeah. So more Suicide Squad characters I want to see pop up. Him just kind of, like, oh shit.
Gotcha.
And if I had to go hero to see pop up in one of these, Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Harley Quinn. I want to see Harley Quinn pop up.
All right. Now you think of her as a hero?
That's what Warner Brothers has been doing for years now.
Okay.
She's you could say she's more anti-hero, but they definitely tried to shine a more positive light on a very toxic and disruptive character.
Yeah, like she's psychotic. Yeah, she's a psychotic character. Yeah.
I mean, look, the way they've done Harley is why I think even with Michael Keaton's Batman now being the new Batman of the DCEU, we still will never get a Joker.
Let's talk about that really quick. I'm really glad you brought that up. And since we're in the world of DC, it fits. Now, I know you made a good point when Pattinson's suit first was aired and shown. We've seen clips of it. You know, people I didn't really complain. I honestly didn't think anything of it. My worry, though, with this suit is it looks like it's vinyl. Why is it so shiny?
Well, also remember, that's a stuntman suit. He's not in that suit.
Okay. No, I know, but so whoever's in the costume is irrelevant. It's the costume itself we're looking at. Why does it have that
different suits though? So, so the suit usually is going to be a little different because of the body structure. But again, I'm not too concerned.
Okay.
Because we're going to get two different interpretations of the suit.
All right. I was thrown off a little bit. That's
all. Michael Keaton suit and then Batgirl's Michael Keaton suit. So it's a suit that might be forever changing. So
so you're going to get two different versions of Michael Keaton?
Yeah, the one where we see him in that other universe before he merges into.
Gotcha. Okay, and you said that those set photos are of Batgirl's Michael Keaton, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one from
we've never seen the flashes.
No, we haven't seen. I didn't know what we were looking at. So when we get to the Flashpoint one, the one from Flash, who might be the 1989 Batman that we know.
Right. Right.
might have the other. Okay, so I can see why they would want to have two different suits so
Right.
we can differentiate between the two.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. It still looks like vinyl though. I just hope they change
They
it a
might
little.
touch it up.
Yeah.
They might remember the Shazam suit set photos looked horrible.
Right.
And then the movie came out, and then it was like, okay, it looks good. It looks good.
I'm kind of over Harley. I'll never be over Harley. I liked the character before, but now they're just overdoing her, and I don't like the heroic approach for her. I get that part because she's a murderer, and just as much as Joker,
Right.
in my opinion. Yes.
But what you have to understand, Mystery, is so many young girls have taken a liking to Harley.
Yeah.
So you can't make her this the psychotic, murdering, toxic, I'll go back to my boyfriend who beats me kind of character anymore. You got to kind of open her up a bit. So albeit I don't like conforming.
Yeah.
I do understand that little girls don't have many heroes that, that really kind of like stand out to them, that aren't the same. I've seen this. So Harley's the bit eccentric difference than the others. So if that's all they have, by all means, who am I to rob little girls of a possible hero?
All right. Well, this I don't want to know. So this is not something that's making me happy, but I hear rumors about what happens to Keaton's Batman in this universe. If true, I'll never watch any DC movie, period.
Well, if and this isn't a spoiler for you, Joe, don't worry.
Okay. All right.
Talking about him dying.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah, and I get it. I get it. How do you make a character? But that's what he's saying. They are kind of like sugarcoating her character to a point where.
Bro, did you not see Birds of Prey?
Yeah.
He looked like an extreme good guy by the end of that movie.
Oh, he's saying no, not dying.
Oh,
maybe here.
I don't know what you're referring to.
All right. Yeah, no, but I get it though, and I'm not. Look, I'm not against them using Harley. I'm not against what I would rather them do, and I think they were doing it from the most part in the beginning, is have her toe that line, where she still is Harley Quinn. Don't get it confused, but I'll help out if need. So for her to go full hero, which I don't think they'll ever do.
No,
I think would be at the point where I'm like, all right, now I'm done with the character.
Yeah, no, she'll never join the Justice League.
Yeah.
But if you read the Injustice comics, Harley helped out Batman a lot.
Yeah.
Albeit, the fate of the world was
right. Yeah, and it also would make sense. I mean, what better way to get back at your ex than teaming up or helping out his biggest foe?
But I mean, look, they alluded to that in the first Suicide Squad movie where Batman saved her. Batman saved her because he was trying to reform her.
Yeah.
He felt as though if he could just get her away from Joker, he could bring her back to Harleen Quinzel.
Yeah.
So they've already alluded that this Harley has some chinks in that armor of hers that could easily make her do the right thing. So yeah, it's not far-fetched where her character is now.
All right. Well, look, next week we'll be doing, not even next week, I just realized tomorrow's the finale. So we will be doing the finale spoiler review sometime this weekend. We'll figure out a date and time. But again, Jawan, look, we just did our Boba Fett spoiler review with a bunch of reaction to that. And then, of course, we just jump right into this. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Look out for more content coming up. Like I said, the finale spoiler review for this show, which airs tomorrow, we'll be doing at one point this weekend, and other things to come out. I do want to thank Mystery in the comments, not only for being in here, but in being the last stream as well.
Yep.
I appreciate it. And guys, look, don't forget, not only hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, but more importantly, drop a comment. Let us know what you're thinking of these shows, what you think of my streams, but also more importantly, what do you think of these shows? And maybe we said something wrong, or maybe we said something, or maybe you have a better theory. So always comment in these streams because I answer all the comments anyway.
Right. But don't ever think you're smarter than me. Don't.
Yes, exactly. See you next time. Exactly. Guys, I'll see everybody really soon. Again, Juwan, thanks for coming in.
Always.
What's weird is we had like 4 or 5 people viewing, but Mr. E was the only one talking.
As long as someone was.